Hello, all you writers out there. It is Friday, which means it's time to talk about everything you need to know to write, publish, and promote a great book. I'm Elizabeth Ann Atkins, co-founder of Two Sisters Writing and Publishing, and every Friday I go live with our superstar author, Joanie Lindenmeyer, author of None Better, an amazing love story, and then two books that we did together, Joyously Free and Healing Religious Hurts. So, Joanie, welcome.
Hi, Elizabeth. Good to see you on Friday. I love this every Friday. And hello to everybody out there. Thank you for always tuning in and just having a good time with us and gleaning a golden nugget.
I love that. Love that. So it's Friday. I'm in hermit mode. I'm literally writing three books at once. And oh my gosh, but I'm doing it. Like I'll spend a few days on one and totally immerse, and it's silent and quiet, still, and I'm focused. It's the best. It's almost like an out of body experience because you're so focused, you're not in your body. It's like just your brain is going. It's the coolest thing. And I'm sure it's a flow state. It's a flow state, Joni. If you've ever read that book, there's a book called Flow State, and athletes get in that.
Yes,
And
yes,
when you're in prayer, you get in that too. And I'm sure when you were writing, you were there too, because it's so intense, right?
yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, it's another world. You're
Yeah.
not in a real earthly world.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's another world.
Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. So,
Congratulations. Three
oh,
three books going on at the same time. Oh my God. And I know you have the intelligence to make that happen as well. And you can just bounce back and forth like a basketball on the court. Okay, this pass, this shot, this whatever. And you just make it happen, Elizabeth. It's amazing.
thank you. Thank you. But Joni, this inspired our topic for today, and that is confidence, because it takes a lot of confidence to write a book. And I recently led a workshop on how to write your memoir, and multiple people in the class were like, I don't have the confidence to do this. I just question myself. I don't know if I have the skills. Will it be good enough? Who'll read it? And so let's start off by hearing about how did you draw confidence to write your memoir?
How did I do it? That is a great question. I think I'm still figuring out the answer. um, I'm such a music and sports person. And so here's my prop. If I could sing beautifully, I would sing it for you. I want you to think of a movie, play, Sound of Music. Think of Julie Andrews, and she does a song in there. I am confident in me. I am confident in the sunshine. And so I went back to my nunhood, and this
Oh,
is Sister Giggles. And
ah,
Sister Giggles is a nun that depicts confidence.
oh,
And to me, if you have a person or persons that exude confidence and you think about them, you hear their words, you hear their music, let that go deep within you and it can become you. It can become you. You take it on as your own confidence. And
wow.
so if anybody's out there and you have not seen the movie Sound of Music or listened to the soundtrack, I would say number one right now, Google that or Google a music lyric song or movie that hits you to help you to be pumped up, to believe in
Wow.
yourself.
Oh, I love that, Joni. Okay, wait. So for those of you who are listening, Joni's holding up a doll of a nun. It's really
Mhm.
cute. And also, Joni, is this Sister Giggles from a movie, or where is she from?
Well, she is just a replica of nuns, Catholic religious nuns, which I was, of joy, of confidence, realizing I think that we do our very best every day, and then we let go and let God take care of it. We let the Spirit blow through it. We all we can do is be the very best that we can be. And I think it was Saint Catherine of Siena that actually said something like that. Be your very best and let the Spirit take the rest.
Ooh.
and I don't have the exact quote in my mind, but probably your sister would, since she's named after Catherine. So who knows? But anyways, yeah, I think my past, my nunship, my convent life, my boost of sports and music and living, hanging out with people that are confident or or well, what do I want to say? They're my role models, you know? So
Uh-huh.
did you have a role model of confidence, Elizabeth?
Um, Not really. My confidence came from spirit, from God, that I'm supposed to do this, period. That it's my gift and that I'm supposed to do it, and therefore I will be given the ability, the time, the focus, resources needed to do it, the creativity, the discipline, the commitment. And so yeah, mine comes from God. So,
Yeah.
but then I'm ghostwriting these three books. So people have hired me to write their book. And that's a huge responsibility. And of course, I want to do it with excellence. And I know I can because I've done it many times in the past, like with rave, rave, rave reviews. And so I know I have the ability based on my track record. And that's why these people hired me to do this. But still, you amass all this information from interviews, from research, from everything, and then you have to weave it all together in a way that's engaging, that's interesting, that's, high energy, that's accurate. And that can make you question your confidence, like, oh my gosh, can I do this? You know? And so then I'm like, yeah. And so the way you cope, all you writers out there, if you have a crisis in confidence in your writing, just write. And in the act of doing it, you'll be like, oh, I can do this. And then it'll click. It's like when you're warming up. You're not going to run the race without warming up your body. You're going to walk, you're going to stretch. And so just consider that initial writing like a warm up and then just sprint. Sprint. It's a marathon too because writing a book is a long process, but warm up, rev up, and then run with it.
Exactly. And then instead of saying, can I do this? You say, doing it,
Yes.
doing it. And by
Yes.
saying that out loud, that self talk will
Yeah.
just boost your confidence again. Hey,
Yes.
I wrote a sentence. Hey, I figured out a better adjective or a verb. Oh my gosh. All those little miracles along the way,
Yeah.
you know, builds that confidence.
Yes. Yes.
I
Yes.
love it.
And
I love your analogy of running too, because it is a marathon.
right, right, right. And looking back at what you have done, what you've succeeded at doing that's hard and that might have seemed impossible. So when I do leg day with my trainer every week, we're there for hours at the gym and it's hard and it hurts and he pushes me really hard. And there's one machine in particular that's just like crazy. And every time I'm in it, Joni, I'm like, what am I doing here? What in the world? But then I think about I've done it before every week for years, and I know I can get through it. And the
Mhm.
best feeling is when I say, I did it.
Right.
I did it every day, every week after leg day. I'm like, I did it. And I'm so happy. I put in the
Right.
hard work, and then it's time to go in the sauna and just chill. And
Right.
so, same
You
with
didn't
writing.
quit. You
Pardon?
didn't quit.
Right,
Right.
right.
You kept going. You kept fighting through that. You knew that you could do it. And you just kept saying that to yourself. And sometimes that's the biggest thing is that self-talk saying, I can do it. I can do that extra set. I can do that extra half a mile. I can do that extra sentence. I can do an extra 10 minutes of writing. It's
Yes,
that extra. Yes.
yes,
Oh, I love it. Fantastic.
yes, 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 yes. So it's an I can do spirit. I can, I can, I can, I get to, I want to. And if you're called to write a book, here's a line that I say all the time, but the women in the workshop, it happened to be 14 women. I don't know why it was all women, but it was awesome. And it was open to everybody, but women signed up. So it was through the Detroit Writing Room and it was at Oakland County Community College. locally here in Metro Detroit. Anyway, Joni, I said, when you're called to write a book, it's a moral obligation that you must do. It's like it's a life assignment. And that really resonated with the women. They afterwards, they told me that, wow, that really struck me. Like it's not about me, it's about what I'm going to create to share with other people to touch them. And
Yeah,
so that can give you confidence because if it's a calling, it's more than just about you. Oh, I'm going to write a book. Oh, I'm going to, love that, but it's fun. I'm going to make money. I'm going to be, influential. But no, it's way more than that. It's a calling, it's a mission. When you think
yeah.
about that, you will get confidence from the inside that you can get it done.
Exactly. Exactly. Oh, that's exciting and exciting for the 14 women. That is so cool.
Hmm.
That is so cool.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
gosh. Great profession you're in. Think about that, Elizabeth. Thank God that you are a person that is able to, with your expertise, do this and help other people and guide everybody. Book coach. I mean, I'd be here on this podcast if it weren't for you and Catherine.
Uh-huh.
Holy moly's.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
whole life
It's
has changed in 2.5, 3 years. It's like,
right.
it blows me away. Sometimes I'm still thinking about it. It's like, how the heck did that happen? You know? Serious.
Oh, it's so funny. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah.
Um,
But that confidence, that encouragement from other people, that,
yeah,
and you do everything you can, and then you're on your own mission. You're on a
right.
mission. And that calling isn't you deciding. That calling is bigger and better than that. It is
Yeah.
truly a calling.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Divine calling.
It really is. It really is. So there are some things that you can do to boost your confidence if you are worried about it or feel that you don't have any, is that, like I said, start writing. You said look at other people who have the confidence and borrow some of theirs. Draw it from within or from God's spirit, knowing it's a calling, you will succeed.
Mhm,
And
mhm,
then also just pep yourself, give yourself pep talks. You know,
mhm,
um, say, I can do this.
mhm,
Say, I have the skills, the ability, and anything I need to learn, the internet is right there to teach me how to write a better paragraph, how
mhm,
to structure a book, how to structure a chapter.
mhm,
It's all
mhm,
there. And all you have to
mhm.
do is ask. You can get a book coach. That's how you did none better. I was your book coach and you got it done.
Yeah,
Get help. And that
yeah.
will boost your confidence because you're learning the actual skills to achieve the act of writing a book.
Right, right. And that takes being open to some other information or guidance, not
Hmm.
being able to think, I have all the answers, but
Hmm.
being open to other people,
Hmm.
which comes from trust, isn't it? Confidence and trust sort of go together.
Oh, absolutely. You have to trust yourself that you can succeed at writing a book. You have to
Hmm.
trust that if you invest this time and energy, and it's a lot, that you can actually do it.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
here's another thing that has built my confidence over the years when writing a book, Joni. And it really, really works. It's a manifestation technique. It's called visualization, and it's also a combination of prayer and gratitude. So in my mind, I envision the outcome that I want, which is either the editor at the publishing house calling me and saying, great job, after I submit the manuscript that I've been working on, or seeing a line of people in the bookstore lined up waiting to buy my book, or hearing a reader say, wow, this was amazing. I really loved your book. So I hold those visions in my head, and what they do is help me mentally just acknowledge that I did it. It's
Hmm.
published. I
Hmm.
wrote it great, and now it's out there and people are responding well to it. And
Hmm.
so visualization helps you see the end goal. And when you feel the excitement of it, it gives you a boost of confidence while you're writing because you're going to
Hmm.
see the wonderful outcome. Do you
Hmm.
ever use visualization?
All the time.
Okay.
All the time. Hang on to your pants there.
Okay. Let me just add that this visualization prayerful gratitude where I say, thank you, God, that I finished the book and it's excellent. Thank you, God, that my clients love their books. Thank you, God, that people all over are clamoring to read this book and writing great reviews on Amazon about the book. So it's thanking as if it's done, and that adds this really powerful spiritual energy to whatever it is I'm writing as I'm writing, which boosts my confidence.
Exactly. Which brings me to my emotions here. I was thanking God, knowing that the books were going to be delivered to my house here in Brookings, Oregon, for the book launch, March 19th of 2023.
Uh-huh.
So I was just thanking God. Thank you, God, for UPS and for the delivery to get them here safe and sound. And so then they arrived and I lost it emotionally. And so this is a picture
Ah,
of me and my absolute joy. My sister Gail
oh,
was here at the time. I was dancing and bursting into tears because
ah,
I couldn't believe that I had done this. It was like
oh,
amazing. I actually have a book. Writers out there, you are actually going to hold your book that you have created, and you'll be able to give that book away or sell that book or put that book on your shelf or carry it in your heart. But you'll be able to have and feel those emotions that just take you to a gratitude that is bigger than anything. It's like I've never had a baby, but I bet you it's the same kind of joy and exuberance and exhaustion, probably, that, the book is real. It's real. It's a
mm-hmm,
tangible object that
mm-hmm,
can move hearts.
mm-hmm,
Your
mm-hmm,
book is going to move hearts. And
mm-hmm,
so just think about that visualization. Think about that gratitude. I love
mm-hmm.
how you say that, Elizabeth. That is so right on.
Thank you, Joni. Thank you. Yeah, it really, really works. All these things. I love that you just showed that picture of you holding your books looking so happy. Yeah, holding three books at once. How'd you do that?
Yeah, exactly. Well, and why did I pick three books to hold? That's something else. Because I wanted three books. And at that time, it was Joni, Carol, and Jesus. Those were the
Oh,
three books that built my confidence as I wrote that book. It was
oh,
always Joni, Carol, and Jesus.
mm,
And then I take it to another limit and I can say, okay, Joni, Catherine, and Elizabeth, because without them, it wouldn't have happened. So I love the number three, even though my favorite number is five, but three books, the Trinity, the trifecta, the whatever you want to call it. And that's why part of the prayer went back to that confidence of co-authoring with you, Elizabeth, Joyously Free and Healing Religious Hurts. I didn't want
oh,
to say none better one, none better two, none better three. So heck, let's go with something that is bold and bright, like Joyously Free and Healing Religious Hurts. And how about the confidence of all of our contributing writers? Oh my gosh.
yes.
Being with them on their journey to write their piece in those
Hmm.
books
Yeah,
was phenomenal. Would you talk
yes.
about that as well? Not just so much about you and I, but about other people.
You mean the contributing writers who'd never
Yes.
been published before, and we guided
Yes.
32 for Joyously Free and then 17 for Healing Religious Hurts. So they needed a confidence boost because many of them had never written and they wanted to make sure they had a powerful story to share about religion or LGBTQ plus topics. And that takes courage because when you're writing about a topic that can be controversial or cause criticism or just fear, you need extra confidence to write. So we were their cheerleaders along the way,
Yeah.
and they did it. They rocked it. And the book is amazing. And so being part of a larger project where people see your value, see your ability, believe in you, that can boost your confidence too. And if
Right.
anybody had any issues, they would email, call, text us, and we would give them a pep talk and some pointers. And they all did an amazing job. And the two books are phenomenal. And another thing, Joni, for confidence in presenting those two books, we knew there was a need because the idea for those two books grew out of you, especially when you were out promoting None Better. people would ask you questions, and these questions just became repetitive all over when people asked you the same thing. Well, I'm gay, but what about my religion tells me I'm a deviant? What do I do? And so you heard these some of these questions over and over, and that inspired Joyously Free and Healing Religious Hurts, which then inspires confidence that we're providing books that people really need.
Yes, absolutely. And that's what your profession does. Besides the contributing people for Joyously Free and Healing Religious Search, this is what your profession does as you are ghostwriting and you're
Mhm.
doing these other things.
Mhm.
And that just builds more confidence and courage and less doubt, less fear.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. It's exciting. It's so exciting when you spend like hours or the day or the weekend writing and you have all this to show for it and you're doing something that's really matters, that really is going to touch people's lives. And the sense of fulfillment is just incredible. It makes you feel like you're on purpose. And
Mhm,
if it's your passion to write, that's all the better. And that
mhm,
unto itself boosts your confidence because you're producing and you're
mhm, mhm.
producing what you think is quality.
Mhm. Yep, yep, yep. What's coming through my mind right now is, and I don't know if this is true for you, but I love adventures. I love going and exploring new places or new food or new cultures. I love that kind of adventure. And when you're writing, when I was writing, that when you sit down at your computer, it's like you're in your own adventure. You're creating your own adventure of place, time, uh, scenarios or whatever. You're creating your own adventure. And I think that's part of that mission you were talking about that you're in, writers, you're in the right place at the right time for the right reason with the right people to do this. And that
Mhm.
is your adventure. So when you sit in your chair at your computer, just think you are on an adventure.
I love that. It is an adventure because you're in your mind and you're far away from your everyday reality. You're just in the stories and the creative process, which is so magical. And so, wow, Joni, that's so exciting. So
Thank you.
what's your
Thank you.
what's
Just
your
came to mind. It came to mind.
so
And
what are
I, and
your
I love
word?
your whole idea of cheerleading. I feel like I should have some pom poms here for all the writers out there. It's like, go, writers, go.
Yay.
Because we are your cheerleaders on this Zoom every Friday. We are your cheerleaders, and wherever that writing takes you, just know that we are supporting you in what you're doing for your adventures.
Hmm. I love that. I love that. So, Joni, if an aspiring writer were to come up to you right now and say, I really don't have the confidence to write a book, what would you say to them?
Go for it anyways, and let's see what happens.
I love
And you
it.
can do it. I think you can do it. I love saying that to people. You can do it. You can do it. Put your heart into it and you can do it.
Mm, I love it. I
What
love
would
it.
you say?
I would ask them a lot of questions like I do when I'm coaching someone, like, what's your why? Why do you want to write this book? What's your goal? What do you want to achieve with this book? Who's your target audience? And then I just break it down like that. And then they see, wow, I have to get this done. And that just inspires action.
Yes. And that was lesson one in your book coaching session. And
Right.
that was probably the most powerful thing. And I printed that out. Why am I doing this? Who's my target audience? All those questions you just asked,
Hmm.
phenomenal, and got me thinking and put my heart in the right spot.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent, coach. Excellent.
Thank you. So that is the most exciting moment when I'm coaching someone, when they get that clarity and that sparkle in their eye, like, I get it, their aha moment. And so it's not just those three things. It's like having a deep conversation to figure out all the things pertaining to them. It's
Mhm,
deeply personal. It's very intimate. People are sharing their secrets with me, and
mhm,
I'm, a safe space to have that creative collaboration, and it's really exciting.
And I
So,
appreciate your confidentiality on that. Oh, confidentiality and confidence.
yes,
Those sort of go
see,
together. Those sort of go
right.
together. But I really do, because I know when I wrote all three books, the two of them we did together, then the one separate, there was a lot of stuff I needed to share with you verbally so that I could get my thoughts correct to put it on paper. But thank you for your confidentiality in that. And so that goes
Oh,
back to that trust. That goes
right.
back to that trust.
Yeah, that's huge. You have to be with somebody who, when I ghostwrite, and in the past, people have told me secrets that they've never told other people because they trust. It's part of their story and it made them who they are, but
Mhm,
it's not for
mhm,
publication, but they just tell me as
mhm,
sort of a backstory. And that's trust is everything. And we do
mhm,
business with people we know, like, and trust, and they become our
mhm,
friends. So those
mhm.
are you can't buy trust. You can't fake trust. You just have it or you don't, period.
Right, right.
So, hmm all
Yep.
right,
Yep.
Joni.
Oh,
Well, I
oh,
love this
wonderful topic.
topic.
I'm glad you picked this topic today. Thank you. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. It's exciting, exciting. So, all you writers out there, know that you can do it. And if you don't have the confidence at the moment, I hope that this podcast has given you some and you can follow our tips, borrow some from Sister Giggles or whatever source you need. Talk to an author about how they did it. Listen to us. Listen to our 2.5 years worth of episodes that can teach you everything you need to know to write, publish, and promote a great book. Yes, they're all here on the Two Sisters Writing and Publishing website. YouTube channel. Yes, they're all here and they're here for the taking. They're free. It's like a crash course in writing a book. All you have to do is log in and listen and learn. Any
Yeah.
final words, Joni?
Yeah, let's go back to Julie Andrews and put in a song that builds your confidence.
I love it. I love it.
Yep.
Excellent. Okay. Well, thank you, Joni, for another awesome episode of our podcast where we teach aspiring authors everything they need to know to write, publish, and promote a great book. I'm Elizabeth Ann Atkins, co-founder of Two Sisters Writing and Publishing, with our superstar author, Joanie Lindenmeyer. Please go to twosisterswriting.com, and in our bookstore, you can get all of our books. And we wish you happy reading, happy writing, and we'll see you next week. Bye bye.
Got it. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Big hugs. Woohoo!